I'm on a train. I've always wanted to ride a train, and I now do definitely agree with the sentiment that it's super chill and relaxing. Like, there's been a lot of just like trees, and I'm like, oh, that looks kind of cool. I should video, and then it's like trees, and it's going too fast. But I'm gonna bust out my laptop in a little bit. I've been taking my notes, and I have some documents I need to type up and some work I need to do. And every time I drive to like LA or something and it takes me like 3 hours, I think to myself, man, if I was like on a train, I could actually be getting stuff done while I'm doing this. Or at the very least, relaxing and not worrying about watching the road and driving a car, which, you know, takes a lot of focus, and also it can make your hips kind of hurt too. When I drove for Lyft frequently, my hip would start to hurt just from the overuse of gas brake. Anyway, I was running around Seattle all day today, and I saw a lot of this type of thing, a lot of rainbows, a lot of gay pride, a lot of ally stuff, and a lot of pride stuff, which made me really happy for sure. And I'm not surprised, Seattle is a very progressive place. But yeah, I'm in Washington. This is what Washington looks like. Oh yeah, it was really interesting, but I've never really got to wander around Seattle, and because the two trains that I wanted to get on today, there was a noon-ish train and there was a 2 p.m.-ish train, and I was like, well, let's see how early we're up, and you know, we had a whole plan. We were going to take the ferry, and then the ferry was actually closed and like not running today, and so that was just the way it was, so that was no longer an option. So rather than taking this boat ride and cutting across the friggin' Puget Sound, we had to drive all the way around, which takes about the same amount of time as the boat does, but it's, you know, like driving. Anyway, then get to the train station, and we're like, let's just go get the ticket now, regardless of if I buy the 12 o'clock ticket or the 2 o'clock ticket. Let's just go get it handled and ask them about checking bags, because if we can check the luggage, then we don't have to like worry about the luggage while we're wandering around. And it was we were there by 10 a.m. so I thought, oh, plenty of time, you know, like I can either decide to do the noon, or if we want to get food, or if there's something cool we want to go see and we want more time, we have these two different choices. Well, neither of those choices were an option anymore. Both of them had been sold out. And I was like, sold out? I haven't taken public transportation ever, or in a long time. Like, I haven't flown anywhere. I certainly haven't taken a bus in like decades. I haven't flown anywhere in over 2 years. I haven't, maybe even 3. I haven't, I think it's my first time ever taking an Amtrak type of train. But I've taken like a coaster, right? So I've taken like more of a light rail type of train. And those are just, you just show up, you know, it's like they're running every 20 minutes and you just like buy a ticket and go. I didn't realize that this was like more like a plane ticket, where you're reserving a spot on a specific train, and if like they get full, I was like, it's even, I don't know, even the train guy that took my ticket said, what do you mean it was sold out? So apparently it's not super common for it to have sold out, so I wasn't a complete fool to think I could just buy the ticket. But alas, I could not buy the tickets. So I could not buy either of those times, so I had to get on the next available train, which is until 5:40 p.m. So that means we had fucking 7 hours to kill in Seattle. Well, anyways, I just put like 16,000 steps in, running all over Seattle, checking out a bunch of art stuff and buildings and trippy shit, and these like plazas, and I bought some art. I was like, I do want to get some replacement earrings because I've been having some issues with these. I went to a tattoo shop / piercing place and bought all matching seamless hoop surgical steel earrings that match and don't jingle in my ear because they're not too long. And ate gluten-free pizza, which was delicious, and saw a bunch of artwork and got a lot of sunshine, which was great because yesterday it was cloudy all day. And trains. I'm on a train. I'm finally on a train. I'm doing it. It's exciting, but I'm fucking like 5 hours later than I wanted to be. So I've been really having to, it's funny, because I'm coming to this family reunion this weekend with family members from my dad's side of the family that I haven't seen in like 20 years. These are my second cousins and third cousins. These are my dad's cousins and their kids. So I barely know them, but I did meet them like 20 years ago, and my aunts and uncles will be there, which, you know, I do know those guys, and my immediate cousins. Anyway, I was like, man, I feel really overwhelmed by all these people that I'm going to see that I may not even remember necessarily, or not remember, be able to keep their names straight. And I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just be there. I'm going to show up and be like, I'm here to fucking see the family. And I'm going to be present. I'm going to be present to the moment and just, you know, be present and not be trying to worry about it, anything outside of what's happening right now and who I'm talking to right in this moment. So with these different travel issues that I had, and having to take later, you know, tickets than I had planned for both my flight and my train now. And also, like, now my brother can't come pick me up because he's already at the thing, and my mom is busy, so she can't come pick me up, and my dad is hosting the thing, so he can't come pick me up. So now I'm like, okay, am I taking a lift to Washougal from Vancouver, or do I hope that one of my, you know, old friends from high school who I haven't seen in person in 20 years is going to see my Facebook request and come give me a ride? We'll see what happens. But I know a lot of my old people from Washougal moved to Vancouver anyway, so hopefully someone that lives in Vancouver sees it and comes and picks my blue-haired ass up with all my luggage to go see my family. But oh yeah, what was cool was, like, I got to practice being in the moment and being like, okay, well, now I'm here and now I'm talking to this person, or now I'm have all this time to go look at the water and look at this architecture. Oh yeah, I was noticing now that I got to deep dive on Seattle on foot and, you know, in the downtown, was so much similarities to Portland. Like, they have a Pioneer Place, they have a little, you know, they have like even the layout, even the design, even the shapes of the buildings, even the like the architecture, like there was so many similarities. And funny too, but my friend Chase, the town that he lives in, which is over by where he works with all the ships and boats, reminds me completely of Washougal. So that town looks like the town, and then the city looks like the city. So Washington, before we cross to Columbia, Vancouver's next. At Vancouver, shit, it's almost time for my stop. On the train.